Hello and welcome to GKT's Open Webinar Series. Today is the first topic and the starting of this session. So this is free offering from GKT's Career Guidance Program. And today's topic is very important, how to focus. We all know, how important it is to focus on anything we want, which we want to do and achieve. There are so many distractions, and every time we want to focus on something, we get distracted and things don't get done. So this is very important. So it's going to be a very short video. It's not going to be more than 10 to 15 minutes. So please pay attention. Definitely you're going to be gaining so much out of this. All right, so this is a simple 4-step process on how to get instant focus on anything we want to do in our life. So what is the first step? The step one is the mind dump. As you all know that human mind has so many thoughts and messages going through constantly every time. The train of thoughts are going in the mind continuously, and that actually is the problem part, where that is causing us not to focus on a single point. So how do we get rid of that? The simplest thing is to do a mind dump. What is a mind dump? A mind dump is nothing but take a piece of paper and write down all your thoughts on that piece of paper, and take your time to write them down. And also, this is the paper we are not going to be sharing with anyone. It's just to you. So just be honest and write down all your thoughts in that piece of paper. So these thoughts can be anything. Like, for example, these are random thoughts come to everybody. I want to focus on reading a book. Currently, that is my focus. And I want to achieve my focus totally concentrating on just doing the reading and finishing off so-and-so chapters or pages in next an hour or so. But my mind is so busy thinking about so many different things. At one side, I'm thinking about my problems with family, and the other side I'm thinking about throwing a party to my friends, and then and randomly I'm thinking about how I'm going to be finishing off my work. So you see, there are so many things which goes on in the mind, and the only way to stop it is to do a mind dump. And the simplest way is to write them down in a piece of paper. And like I said, take your time to do that. As soon as you've done that, the second thing to do is to group them into GPA. What is GPA? A GPA is nothing but G stands for goal. A goal is nothing but the final outcome. And P stands for project. Project is nothing but series of actions or activities. And an action is nothing but a task to be done right now. So these are three different things which needs to be where we need to organize all our thoughts. Whatever the thoughts comes to our mind, you have to group them into these three categories: goal, project, and action. For example, one of my thoughts could be to become a business development manager. So that's a goal. And what are the projects in order for me to achieve my goal? One of the projects would be getting trained as BDM is a project. Searching for job as a BDM is another project. And the equivalent actions for these projects would be finding a training institute. That's a task or an action which you need to take immediately. Attend the class daily after you find an institute and enroll in the course. That's another task. Likewise, like preparing a resume, attending an interview, these are all different actions. So, by grouping these tasks into different categories, you're organizing your thoughts. This will ensure that what are the goals which are realistic, what are the projects which are realistic, what are the actions which are realistic. So this will help you to zero down the legitimate and the real thoughts and messages than unreal and unrealistic and nonsensical thoughts and messages. So after doing that, Step number 3 is to prioritize your goals, projects, and actions, and rank them in the order of importance. This is another crucial and important point. So now you have all your thoughts in a piece of paper. You categorize them based on what are goals, what are projects, what are actions. And based on the importance, like for example, if the task of reading this book is important to you, rank it number 1. So rank all of these things in order of importance. So once you have done this ranking, then the final point is to act upon that immediately. So if your number 1 priority is to read a book, then that's your number 1 priority. You know the importance. So you start finishing off and reading the book. Even if you get distracted, you have that piece of paper to motivate yourself, like why it is important for you. So these are 4 simple steps. By following these 4 simple steps, practically I myself do that regularly, and I see the results as well. So it is nothing but just there are 2 important points in this. Like writing down things is one of the important skills and very essential skill to get things done. And the second thing is like once you get organized, it is like a motivation for you to do things on time. And whenever the distraction comes up, you already have your motivation that why it is important for you. Now that you have your ranking and you've organized your thoughts and all of these things. So to summarize, mind dump is number 1, and organizing your thoughts in GPA, goals, project, and action. Number 3 is to set them in order, rank them in order of importance, and then finally act upon based on your priority. So these are the 4 simple steps, and I hope these 4 simple steps would definitely help you to get your focus on whatever it is you want to do and able to achieve success. All the best and good luck with everything. Please contact us if you have any questions and if you need anything else. And hope to meet you next time. I'm going to be continuing this open webinar series every week on Sundays. Thank you and good luck.